Good afternoon, Dodgerboy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 20 as we continue our journey through the game. Good afternoon, I hope you're well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from yesterday morning stream. Now, if you missed yesterday's morning stream, we were making our way to Akasa, as that's where the next member of the Shinbaku is meant to be. We were clearing the map as we went, so we headed north, making it all the way to Obama. And then we actually continued the Iron Hand quest line as we sought to find information on merchant, which we finally did. And we also finished off the recruitment of the Teppo Shinobi. And then that was where we ran out of time, to be fair. So we did a fair bit. We headed north, as I say. We cleared up the map mainly yesterday, alongside completing a few other missions and the recruitment mission, which was a big one, to be fair. We hadn't fully convinced her to join. And that mission did so. So I think we did okay. It was a decent stream. We managed to get quite a bit done. And today we're going to head into. We're going to start in Wakasa. We've got the Iron Hand missions to do around Obama. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but there we go. And then we've also got the Shinbaku mission, which is in the same city as well, or town, that we'll look to complete at the same time. And then we'll decide where we're going from there. We are getting closer to defeating the Shinbaku. I think we've got this person to do in Wakasa, then there's two more, which are the main leaders. And that's it. So we're not a million miles away. So I'm just checking sound. What we're probably going to do is, after completing this mission for the Shinbaku, we may have to hold off on the other two, mainly because I kind of feel all the side stuff needs doing before the end of the story. I suppose not all of it has to be, but a lot of it that links to the story, I think, should be. But we'll have a look at that once we get this member of the Shinbaku taken down. Hopefully we can do it today, depending on what missions Ever's do and where they are. But hopefully we should get a fair bit done. It's always good. I do like the afternoon streams. We do manage to get quite a bit done in the afternoon streams, to be fair. For those that aren't aware, there is daily content on the channel. Episodic content is back. Far Cry New Dawn continued this morning. If you haven't seen that episode but are interested in the series, go and check it out. It went live this morning as well. Well, all the extra stuff is done. Let's load in and see how many hours we're now in. So we are now 68 hours and 23 minutes in total. And I'm kind of estimating about a 100-hour game by the end of it. By the time we've done everything, we still don't know whether we're going to platinum or not. It won't know that until after we finish the main story. But yeah, it's looking to be that kind of time frame, I would suggest. Okay, so just to catch up on my finishes like yesterday. Well, apologies, I couldn't stop myself coughing. So this is where we finished yesterday's stream, because we'd done the recruitment mission. Because of that, this is where we ended up buying a new house. We need to head back to Obama. Unfortunately, there's no fast travel point. We need to hand in a letter that we obtained yesterday about the merchant, and then I think we're going to go and kill the merchant by the end of it, I think. And then we've got another merchant here to have a look at. There's a rumour here at somebody's hand, obviously viewpoint, which would be good to grab. And then Shinbaku mission is up here. We're going to go and meet with Nagahida up there. Thank you for the like, Chris, much appreciated. And that's kind of where we're at. Obviously, there's still lots more missions to do, and we haven't spent too much time in Wakasa as it stands. So there we go. Crazy Irishman, good afternoon. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Equipment-wise, we've got the Elegant Tanto of Grace and the Serene Katana of Malice for Noe, who we will use to start with. Obviously change characters when we can. We've got some new weapons by the looks of things we haven't looked at yet for Yasuke. A new Kanobo. Another new bow there. Exotic bow of wounding is actually better than ours. Damage wise is actually a lot better. And we've got a new Teppo. Defiant Teppo of Thieves as well. That's actually a really good ability damage. We haven't upgraded characters for a while. We're currently level 44. Gear is around 42 based on legendary. Legendary gear is what we look at because that's the ones we upgrade. The Warden armor is slightly better for him. So yeah, we're about 2 levels under. So maybe when we get level 45, we should head back to Hideout, upgrade all their legendary back up to a current level. That's probably not a bad shout once we go up a level. And mastery points, we've got 1 to spare. We'll save that for the minute. Right, so we're heading along here to go and hand in. We're going to take this path here, mainly because we haven't been this way. So it'd be nice to open that map up. There may not be anything there, but I think it's worth a quick look just in case. I don't think there's any new contracts to activate. No. There is a legendary chest somewhere, we'll have to find that. Refill supplies. Good to go. So from here we want to be straight along this road. I don't know if it's worth riding, to be fair. We haven't seen any of this bit. So obviously we want to open up the map here as well. Whether there's going to be anything to do along this one road, I don't think there will be. But I just want it opened up on the map, if anything. So let's ride it. We don't normally ride it, to be fair. But just keep an eye out in case there is anything to do on the way. There's obviously a bridge that leads across there. As I say, I don't think there'll be anything along here. It's just a case of opening the map up along this pathway. What we failed to do yesterday was get a fast travel point in Obama, and we really should have done, to be fair. So that was a mistake on our part. Would have made life a little bit easier. How are you today then, Crazy Iceman? Okay, we're nearly there as it stands. It was an empty empty road by looks of things. Nothing really there to see or do.
Hey, you there? Care to join me?
Care to join him? If someone wants to talk to us here, we'll talk to them. Always good to speak to people as you're passing them. What does he need?
A proper meal? I thought I smelled cooking.
My friend, you're in for a treat. Here, give it a try.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you for your generosity.
Obaba always said I made a better cook than a warrior. When this is over,
Okay.
I want to sell noodles.
Didn't look like she liked it. Okay. It's a bad idea. It's a great idea. You could use more practice.
Your cooking's not great. It took me many tries before I could throw a kunai with skill. If you could find a master to guide you, I'm sure your cooking would improve.
Thank you. Thank you. You are the first to encourage me. Other than Obaba, I'd offer you more food, but maybe there's something else you'd prefer.
Oh, because we're good to him, he will give us a world rumour.
I'm looking for information.
Always good to get world rumours when we can. So I think we actually did the right answer with him to actually gain from meeting him. It's always little interactions like that that do make you smile, I must admit. Okay, that's one of the castles to the north by the looks of things. Right, what do we got here? We are right outside now. We have got a contract here. It's across the water. We'll ignore that for the minute, I think. Let's keep heading to the town we're heading to instead. As that's really our main point of call at this point. But yeah, quite good job we stopped there. It's always nice to get more world rumours. I think we are running out of other things to find, because now they're giving us castles and things by looks. So that's what it seems to be anyway. We shall see. Right, we're nearly back at the town. The viewpoint is what we need, because that will give us a fast travel point at least. There's shinobi hidden around here. Just going to... They would have attacked, I think, if we got too close to them. chance to loot as well. Okay, we're just outside town now. Dennis, good morning, how are you? Why do you mostly miss lives PC when he's in school? Okay, is that why you've been missing a lot of the lives, is it? Right, we just got to get to town, we're not far away. There was one or two little things to see then on this route this way, but at least the map is now opened up here, which is the important part. Okay, town is just across there. Going too fast and missed the bridge. Right. Back in Obama now. That's where we want to be. We should dismount. Right, we've got to go and hand in a letter that we gained about the merchant that's here in the merchant for the Iron Hand. So, just a quick recap of the mission we're actually doing at the minute is the Iron Hand Guild here. So there was a merchant that we saw here in the town yesterday, and we had to go and investigate whether his dealings with bandits was proper or not. We managed to do that and take down the bandits, and now we've got a letter that we need to hand in. And then I suppose we kill him. We're meant to allow some of these merchants from the Iron Hand Guild to live. We have allowed one to live. That one decided to attack us, so we killed him. This one we know isn't a very nice person, so if the opportunity arises to kill him, that's probably what we'll do, to be fair. So I can make lunch and listen to you. Okay. So the elderly woman's talking. Whenever you hear people talk, there's generally a reason for it. Whether it's a bit of story or something to warn you. Okay, the person we're handing this in is just around this corner. By the looks of things. I don't think we're going to the merchant himself. I think we're handing it in to someone else. Looks like he's above us. Come on, where is he? How? Okay, so he's here somewhere. There he is, over there. So I don't know if he's part of the Iron Hand Guild or is someone else. I'm not sure. To be fair, is he in the building? No. Okay, we can let's hand in the letter. Oh, there's lots of chances to kill him here.
I bring items across the 4 seas.
Right, give him the bandit letter.
This may interest you.
What's this? A letter? It's about time you showed up. Take the stuff out the back where we can speak freely.
Okay, he wants to talk to us freely out the back.
Be more discreet next time. If Hasimai learns of this, the Iron Hand will have our heads.
He wants to talk discreetly, I think he said.
If you can see me.
I sell things you don't even know you need.
Okay.
I will come back another time.
Be more discreet next time. If Hasimai learns of this, the Iron Hand will have our heads.
So we'll be more discreet next time, according to that. So what do we need to do now then for this? Gather intel. We've done as I thought we'd done as much as we can on that. Let's have a look at objectives here. Gather intel from merchant. Okay, so we do need to talk to him, but he wants us to be more discreet. I think that's why we've got to wait for him to be out the back, maybe. Did I have a bad night's sleep? I didn't have the best, no. Why do you think that? Where's he going? So he's gone back to his shop. Okay, I'm not sure what we're meant to do here with this. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're meant to do. Obviously, we can kill him. Go between bounce on the... yeah, I don't know what we're meant to do here. This is gather intel. Not sure, and that's confusing. What's this one here? If we track this one instead... Why is it not allowing me... Or maybe... Okay, maybe the warehouse behind us has what we need in it then, because something's not quite right here. We've got to gather intel.
Then I am here. Come closer. I have information about the ones you seek.
Hang on. Someone just said I've got information about the ones you seek. A shinobi. What's she going to tell us?
Lord Niwa Nagahide. He's in trouble.
Niwa Nagahide.
Someone will have his own, but he needs this
One
one
of
to go
Oda
on.
Nobunaga's bloodthirsty generals.
There has been suspicious activity
Okay,
at his
fair enough.
Obama estate.
I
Violence
didn't think I yawned.
Then I have
I
better
did have a
talk
rough
to him
night,
while
though,
I
to be
still
fair.
can.
Okay, there's a little bit more intel. Let's say there is a letter in there as well that's telling us about, so let's try and retrieve this letter and see what this says.
The Iron Hand is not so different from other merchants. He wants to use tea to improve his standing. If the Iron Hand is with House Imai, why has he not been invited for tea?
You're invited. Litters know about Iron Hand's habits, but like most merchants, he understands how the tea ceremony can benefit business. We believe an appealing invitation could draw him out. Okay. That must be... Is that all their intel now done? Yes, if you notice now, the Iron Hand has disappeared. So if we go over here, we've now spared him. Merchant Kinosuk displays of wealth were suspiciously large for a merchant with standing. He became a go-between for bandits under the guiding influence of Iron Hand. Imei Sukken will find him useful in dealing with Sake's less savoury characters. And now we've got some information about the Iron Hand himself. He's an enigma. We know he's ambitious and ruthless, but little more. His goal is to usurp the Imai clan of Sake. Seems driven by business, yet even that is open to doubt. So we need to find and assassinate the Iron Hand. We don't know where he is yet. Mistrustful 1H, Iron Hand rarely leaves his estate except for high society gatherings. Something about a tea ceremony then as well. And we have another Iron Hand member in Tamba to go and deal with still as well. €14,000 a month. That's quite low, to be fair. Especially before tax. Right, we have another mission here. This is a rumour. We do want the viewpoint actually as well. Let's do viewpoint first. And then we'll go and do rumour and then shim back through. Mainly the viewpoint because it gives us a chance to get back here easily. Now, I'm guessing we're not allowed in the trading port. Of course not. So we're not allowed in, but that's where we need to go if we want the viewpoint. Is it high or low wealth? I don't know if it's worth taking everyone down, to be fair. It doesn't actually say. But yeah, we're not allowed in here.
I should stay hidden here.
But the viewpoint is what we want anyway. So there's a means to get back in easily. There we go. That's why it's always good to be no way in these situations. Yeah, 7,000 a month is a lot. But yeah, that's a low starting wage though. I'm taking that's after before tax. So his take home would be around 800-900. Right, let's see what we can observe. It's going to buy you a PC every birthday. Don't need that many. Okay, a few things around. A map update. There we go. So a few new things in Wakasa. We now have that done. We've got a rumour here. So we're going to head there next. And then shim back through after. I don't really want to get myself down there because we'll end up getting seen. We learned how to roll in yesterday's stream, so now we can do things like full long distances, and it's not a big deal. Right, let's go and speak to this guy. This guy's got a mission for us, but talking about pirates. Let's have a listen.
I am Niwa Toshikazu, second cousin to the adopted brother of Road.
You should have to upgrade that often, though.
Himself.
I don't believe we have met. Is there something you need?
It is just nice to see a new face. My office is empty and the ports no longer hum with traffic like they used to.
What seems to be the trouble?
Our fishermen are afraid to fish and our merchants are robbed as soon as they set sail.
Okay.
People are too afraid to trade.
Who's doing this?
It is the pirates.
Pirates. So, in every region on the map, there is one person that wants you to kill a certain amount of people to help their people, essentially. We've had Ronin, we've had bandits, now we've got pirates. So he needs us. It's actually our first one in the People of Wakasa missions. So he needs us to kill pirates within Wakasa, 100 in total to get all the rewards. But yeah, similar to other areas. Setsu, we've got bandits to kill there. We've already completed the one over here, which was samurai we had to kill. What do we got over here? We've got bandits again in Iga. We've got bandits in Yamashiro. Ronin over there. So it's a similar kind of mission, to be fair. So we were kind of aware that's what we needed to do. Now, main story, which is where we're following on. Let's go and meet with Nagahida in Wakasa, and he's a lead on the Shinbaku target, the Fox, which is the one we're after. I wouldn't even say every 4 years. It depends on what you play, Dennis. That's the big thing. I'm being told that's not good, Crazy Ash. I'm sorry to hear that. Is that surprising? No, but it's still not nice to hear, is it? That's the thing. But yeah, sorry to hear that. That's never nice.
Pirates are a plague upon this land. I will help the people of the coastal provinces.
Right, let's meet with Nagahida. Supposedly he's got an idea of where the Fox is, and then we can deal with the Fox. And then we've got to make a decision whether we go and fully finish the main story or make sure we clear all the side stuff first. Still got 2 more regions we've not been to as well.
Already a crowd.
I heard a scream. I hope nothing has happened to the Niwa family.
Nothing to see here.
Would that be such a bad thing?
Okay, so we're meant to be going in there to see Nagahida, but there's now a guard at the door. So we've got to find a different way in. The Nagahida estate. Be a bit more comfortable if it was night time, obviously. There is someone to talk to over here as well. Let's just jump down a second. Why is there someone here?
Your Nagaide has been in there for a while.
Have confidence in the great lord. He can handle anyone with his blade.
Okay, so these are spearmen that work for him, by the looks of things, for Nagahida.
Silence. Is that a melody I hear?
Okay, there's a fight going on inside.
You are not one of them. Help me dispose of these snakes.
Right, we're going to help Nagahida fight. Swap to katana. One down. There we go, fight alongside Nagahida there. There's a chest there. I want to open the chest first. I can't help myself. We've got new robes for Noe to look at. Let's speak to Nagahida and see what's going on then.
There were more of those thugs than I expected. Thank you.
I am not.
Yeah, exactly. If he's working and earning money, that's the main thing, isn't it?
I came to speak with you.
Good to know you now. I remember Yasuke. A good man and warrior. Talk must come later. First, let us attend to the dead.
So I wonder if we should have been Yasuke for this, because obviously Yasuke knows Nagahida, although she introduced herself pretty well. When next time we go and see Nagahida, we'll be Yasuke and see what changes that makes. Although Yasuke's there anyway, to be fair.
No matter what we've done, we end up in flames. Nothing matters.
We can choose to leave this land better than we found it.
To die like that so quickly. I am glad he's not here to bear the shame. My overconfidence would have been my downfall if you did not arrive.
Thanks for the like, but I was much appreciated.
I do not know, but my clan is being hunted. Threats,
So the fox is hunting him by the sounds of things.
These killers are loyal. I could not get a single word from their lips. I suspect they are the same people who hunted down Lord Nobunaga. That damned Akechi Mitsuhide. Misplaced trust. A little mistake.
What makes you
Even
say
doing
that?
Resident Evil 4, eh? That's quite a while for it to install, isn't it?
By a man who wears a mask. The performer.
The performer. Does he wear a fox mask?
You are not the only one he has disturbed. We would like to find him.
As would I. Perhaps I know one who can help. A man named Hong who deals in information. Say Mian to him, and he will know I sent you. Look for the red lanterns, or use your nose.
Look for red lanterns or use a nose. Okay. Use a nose, I'm guessing he smells, maybe?
Was that man involved in the invasion of Iga?
Yes, he was. As were many others.
Yeah, still 51 minutes is a long time to install.
That is the past. We are
I don't.
here
Most
now,
games I have
fighting
installed within
for the
5 minutes,
future.
5 to 10 minutes max.
A trail of blood.
Yeah, even 100 gig. Well, Assassin's Creed Shadows is 100 gig,
Quickly
and
and
I
ruthlessly.
it did that within 10
We must
minutes.
be quicker and look for the man Lord Nagahide mentioned.
Is it Wi-Fi or is it
Home.
direct connection?
But what did he mean by using our noses?
I thought you would know.
No, we don't know.
Why would I know? We should start.
So it's a chance to change. We were no way for a little bit in the end of yesterday's stream, so we'll go to Yasuke now as we look for this guy
My
that
nose will lead
Nagahide
the
has
way.
given us
I will meet you there.
the information for. We're going to use a nose or look for red
When
lanterns.
you meet Hong, tell him to save a bowl for me.
A bowl of...
You will know it when you taste it.
Ah, Chef Hong is who we're after. Let's go to objective board. This will show us what we need to do. So we now need to find Hong. He's stored in Wakasa. He is in central Obama. And he is on the street with red lanterns. Unfortunately, we don't have any scouts. So I can change. Oh, we missed that there. Probably can change season. Can change season. We'll have scouts now, and then we'll find out his exact position. Kathy, good afternoon. How are you? Oh, it's on Wi-Fi. That's why then. That's why it's a lot slower to install. Do you stream on Wi-Fi as well, Dennis? How are you, Kathy? Hope you're well. We've leveled up as well. There we go. Let everything catch up for a second. We're now level 45. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Had a rough night. Medication changes do my head in. Because we've got a type of narcolepsy. I'd probably say, where we can fall asleep out of the blue at any moment and not remember falling asleep. We're changing medication to see if the medication's causing it, and it's just a nightmare at the minute. And changing medication just does me every time. Right, what are we doing? Oh yes, we're going to try and find out where Hong is. Other than that, I'm okay though. When you're on PC, yes. When you stream, when you're on Sony, okay. I would, yeah. Do you have any issues with the stream crashing or losing the stream? on PC because Wi-Fi is not that reliable. Okay, let's go see if we can find Hong. There he is. There's Hong. So Chef Hong is the person Nagahida sent us to go and see. Let's go and meet him and see if he can give us any information about the fox, who is one of the final members of the Shinbak crew that we need to deal with. I did say we'd fast travel back to Hideout to upgrade gear at level 45, so we need to do that at some point soon. Okay. He's over the other side, isn't he? Of course he is. Over the bridge we go. To follow our nose from when Nagahida said that went to the fact that he's a chef. Then is why we were told to follow our nose. I think.
Taste, smell the broth. Crustaceans or fish?
Oh, someone here. Who's this?
Soy? No. Maybe. Fish bones, likely.
Yeah, it's just constant change of medication to try and make people work.
Do not step into my thinking space. I am in deep thought.
Do not step into his thinking space. Let's question him.
May I ask what you are thinking about?
The noodles, of course. Hon's specialty. I must figure out the secret to the broth. I must.
Okay, so everyone's interested in how Hong cooks by the looks of things.
It tires my bones to cross the Sabak Kaido again. In recent times, it's grown dangerous.
You heard the rumors about Lord Nagahide. How can anyone have such a powerful clan?
I don't know.
I'm climbing up just because of the conversation
I
here.
have my own troubles to worry about.
Okay, they were talking about having some troubles and hearing about Lord Nagahida's clan.
The broth is light, but the depth of the flavor.
It must be the spices from overseas. The blend is like nothing I have tasted before.
Again, they're talking about Hong's cooking. Everyone is talking about Hong's cooking. I'm assuming he's good at it then. I don't know why we're not allowed here.
They said the stall is along the river. I should look for the red lanterns.
So red lanterns is one over there.
Cooking pot, exactly like my husband.
Okay, Hong should be somewhere around here. Yeah, everyone we've bumped into so far, they all say his cooking is the best.
Aroma. Delicious. This has to be it.
Okay, something to read here. History of the Takeda Volume 2. Wakasa shores brought trade from lands beyond the sea, and the Takeda clan prospered in these lands for a very long time. The Wakasa Takeda lords ruled Nokisama Castle until the 8th generation. Lord Takeda Mataki. After the defeat of the Wakasa Takeda clan by the Echizen Asakura clan in 1568, the castle was abandoned. Okay. It's a quest item, that is. Not sure why. Right, let's speak to Hong. Now it starts lagging when playing online games. It will do because of the Wi-Fi.
So, what are you having?
Can we have some rice with
I don't know.
vegetables?
It was
noodles.
PlayStation only, but I think they may have brought it to PC by now.
So, Lord Nagahide sent you.
But it was a PS exclusive.
Why?
His clan members were massacred. He said you might know who was behind it.
I heard.
It is on PC now.
But
It came recently.
Noodles. People talk easy when bellies are full. Many come by for my noodles. So, I learn things.
Thank you for the meal.
Pirates cause trouble across Wakasa. Stealing, killing.
We've been told about the
smuggling.
pirates.
One group talked about their leader, Samemaru. Seen him around. Big man, scar on his face. Could strangle a horse. Said he was from Hiruga Bay.
But yeah, it is out at least now.
We can start there.
But that's the
Anything
reason
else?
it lags, because you're on Wi-Fi
Lord
then.
Nagahide has more relatives in Wakasa. So more bodies in Wakasa. Unless you stop it.
So we've got to
One
stop
of them eats
Nagahida's
here a lot.
Nabahida's
Always talk
clan
about
being
Suruga
killed.
Castle. Always talks a lot. So, how are my noodles?
I prefer my noodles a little harder. These are adequate.
Good.
No way
the pirates.
criticising him.
That's payment enough.
Thank you for the noodles.
It's been out a while, look, just what I just looked up. We'll stick to Yasuke. We haven't redone a mission with Yasuke yet.
Suruga Castle.
We've got 2 leads to follow though.
Let me know what you find.
Obviously we'll do one with one and then we'll swap to the other character for the other, I think. So, okay, it hasn't all caught up yet. It will catch up. So Chef Hong is now complete. And we have multiple quests now as new lines of inquiry. There we go. As we still look to find out who the fox is. We've got Nagahida's cousin. And we've got information that a man named Samamaru is involved in the massacre of the Niwa clan. Knowing Yasuke head to Haruga Bay to confront him. Or we've got Nagahida's cousin. Hong is one of the Niwa families being targeted. Better hurry. We'll do the bay first, as Yasuke. I think that's probably the better idea. I need to swap to Yasuke on the Animus as well. What I remember. There we go. Yeah, I think as Yasuke, the bay is probably better, because the other one I think is a castle, which obviously we can sneak in with Noe rather than use Yasuke for that. Western Lake. His hideout is in Haruga Bay. Do we know where the bay is the question. Western Lake. I don't know if we're going to know where this place is. That's the downside. That's the Shattered Coast. There we go. That's Lake. Okay, so I'm guessing Haruga Bay is going to be somewhere around here. So let's send a scout to see. There we go. That's our point of call then. So we are going to be heading somewhere new. There's other things to do along the way as well. We've got a question mark here to look at. We'll do that on the way. And then we'll just head north by the looks of things. We may head to the viewpoint here and see if there's a boat or something that gets across. That might be the quicker way, to be fair. Although we're already... Actually, in fact, it might be quicker to get a boat now. Let's take that off. Let's see if we can grab a boat and we'll sail there, is my thinking. Let's see if we can do that. Okay. Just need a fishing boat, essentially. You can normally find them. So there's certain ones you can use. So that boat over there we can't use. But there are some we can, if we can find one. This boat again, not one we can use, unfortunately. That one there, though, is one we can use. Oh, hang on, that's one of the other guy.
Always had another man treating me like a puppy.
Patrick and Mort, good afternoon. How are you today? Thanks for the like, that was appreciated. Do I know what was on yesterday on the news? I don't know what was on the news yesterday. It's one hell of a storm. Okay, we're going to sail around the coast and get to this person we're looking for. Let's boost it. So we need to head all the way out here and then round, essentially. We can still unlock the map this way as well, that's the thing. Yeah, proper storm that is coming down. Shattered Coast. Difficult to see. Every time the lightning goes, we actually know where we're heading a little bit better there. I need more lightning so I can see where we're going. Oh yeah, there's lots of that about at the minute. That's not a new thing, is it? Okay. We just need to kind of head straight now, to be fair. Yeah, lots of that about. You get it with dolls and things as well. Definitely the wrong weather to be out at sea, I'm sure. How are you today then, Patrick? What's the bet? We make it there and then suddenly the weather changes, all nice and calm. Big ship just there to the right. We're being seen by people on the ship. My guess is they're pirates. I'm not overly worried about it. They're gonna, if they attack, we'll attack them, but I think they're pirates. Right, we need to be heading that way. Yeah, Monday to Friday. Yeah, kind of back to normal now. These holidays are over. But yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad, thank you.
I must remain vigilant.
Yeah, no, I can. Yeah, calms you down. I can't stand water or the sea, to be fair. Okay, we're meant to stay vigilant, so which means I'm about to get seen. Yeah. Disembark. Give me my bow. We've already been seen. Okay. We didn't really. It wasn't really a quiet entrance, was it? So the person we're after is meant to be here somewhere. Okay. Might be able to get a view on him from up here, to be fair. There's also something to pick up. I know this is okay. This information point. Let's have a look at what this says. Bandits, outlaws for hire. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Okay, bandits hire. In ancient Japan, bandit was a general term for pirates, smugglers, highwaymen, and burglars. Many of the bandits from the era were individuals who had fallen from grace or were people with troubled past and rather poor. They were attracted to places with a concentration of wealth like big cities. Bandits usually acted alone, dressed in black at night since there was no street lights at the time, and broke into houses to steal coins and silk fabrics. Some would steal from warehouses, where valuable goods were stored away from fire and other threats. When caught, their punishment was determined by the seriousness of their crime. Imprisonment did not exist at that time, so for minor crimes they were typically branded on the forehead or cheek with a hot iron. Wow. In worst cases, they were sentenced to death by beheading or hanging. If they found family property, the property was confiscated. Otherwise, the thief and his family could be exiled from their village, their goods confiscated, and their house destroyed. In the 16th century, there was a sharp decrease in bandits' numbers, except for pirates. It became common practice for daimyo to recruit bandits into their armies, using those same forces to bring down repeat offenders. The roughneck soldiers of feudal armies behaved like bandits towards the population by looting and burning villages and city neighbourhoods. However, they were more or less forced to do so because of deficiencies in feudal army logistics. They lived off the land. The bandits were quite common then throughout Japan, by the looks of things. I don't watch any anime, to be fair. Okay, so the man we're after is meant to be around here somewhere. Not showing up on observation, I would say. Although it says it's quite close. But obviously not close enough. This is a pirate hangout by the looks of things. So I'm guessing there's going to be quite some pirates here. Oh, there's our target there. Okay, there are a few enemies here. I'm not sure if we can just walk in or not.
This must be Hiruka Bay, the place Hong mentioned. Samemaru could be here.
Okay, so the guy we're looking for could be here. We need to find some information on him. 2 leads to see where he is.
I have heard it before. At Niwa's estate.
I can't actually hear a tune, but Yasuke claims he can. Okay, remember these are pirates and they will attack us on sight, to be fair.
I am no shinobi.
I'm assuming this will help go towards our kill a certain amount of pirates mission as well, what we need to do. And obviously, Yasuke's not the kind of person who can sneak in anywhere, so it kind of makes sense for us to get seen. As long as there's no alarm, we're all good. Right, what do we got? There's something here, there's a fan to pick up in here as well. That's a collectible. Kimono.
We will break him.
You're gonna break me, are you? Well, I think we'll see about that. Yeah, I'm hoping all these pirates go towards the amount we need to kill for the villager, because that would be handy. Right, we might as well take everything we can whilst we're here. We've already created a bit of a ruckus. There's no point leaving stuff behind now. So we can get the scouts to come and take these. That's 1. Tag the second. 2 leads to find to see where this guy is as well. Right, where's our leads? 1 is over there, 1 is here. Oh, new Naginata. Okay, something in this house is a lead towards where he is. Let's have a little look.
That bastard. He is meeting his partner in Obama. And so should I.
Yeah, but although people can live with Dennis, it's not nice seeing someone completely change who they are and personality and memory. That's the thing. Yeah, just because they can live with it doesn't mean it's nice that someone's going through it, though, does it? That's the thing. Meeting notes. Men mentioned delicious noodles at Obama. Check out when able. Import batch 38 success and waiting for performer. Performer not giving me the shipment of slaves. Don't know what he's doing. Time is short and have someone else to answer to. Send him angry letter and ask Haig to spit on his stupid instrument. He sent letter back. We'll meet him at his home in Obama's Samurai Yashiki district. Okay, so he's meeting someone in the Samurai district in Obama. That's 1 lead we have for him. There's still another lead here we need to find. Got some more stuff to take and loot. Right, where's our next? There was another one what's showing up actually. Where is it? Over there. That was our other clue or lead to where Samuraru is. Still can't take. We can certain arrows. We can take people down in 1 shot. Only certain arrows do it. It seems. He's down. Again, we're meant to be fighting pirates anyway for one of the villagers, so I'm hoping this all works towards that. We found it yesterday. Our katana we're using is actually really good for the poison element. It destroys people with poison. She's down. Big guy still to go. He's down as well, I think. He will be in a minute. You're going to keep firing the bow at us? Right. I think that's everyone that was in our way here dealt with. Oh, we can refill our arrows there. Nice. I'm glad we picked Yasuke to come here because he has gone in brute force. But it has worked. We need to check to see if this is counting towards killing pirates, though, doesn't it? But also it's not life. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to make someone feel better with that kind of diagnosis, though, don't it?
This must be where Samemaru commits his crimes. I might find a clue here.
Okay, new epic trinket for Noe, and a note to read.
Samemaru is working for our enemy in Wakasa. His pirates are being used against Lord Nagahide.
Stop being stubborn. Did your men not extract several valuable goods from enabling you to uncoin? And I do not know why you remain stubborn. We will talk in person. Meet me at my estate. You know where it is to perform at. Okay, we think we know where he's going to be meeting then. Nothing else to pick up that way. Let's have a look. So we've done the one with the Smuggler's Gambit. That is now done. Nagahida's cousin is the next person we need to go and speak to. And Nagahida's cousin is in Wakasa. They're in Eastern Sotomu Gate. I don't know where that is either. That's Obama. Sotomu Gate is where we're looking for. That's lake. That's the lake. Sotomu Gate is here. They reside in the castle. Well, my guess is it's somewhere around here then. There we go. So that's the castle we need to head to speak to Nagahida's cousin. We've got to get there, obviously. There isn't one main road that kind of leads there by the looks of things that we can follow. So that might be our port of call here. The other thing I checked was also pirates. Are these counting towards the pirates killed in Wakasa? Because if they are, perfect. Yes, 22 of 25. Any more pirates around? Because that's an easy one to clear. I don't think there's anything else for us to take either. I think that's all done now. And to be fair, I don't think there's anyone left living. Oh, there's someone over there. $23. I don't think there's anyone else left though now. Yeah, no, he didn't survive. Well, we can leave this area now then. I think we got quite a lot of the treasures there. There's probably one or two bits he may have missed, but right, we're heading. We do need to talk to Noe, but we'll wait until we're a bit closer, I think. I know, two more. But it seems to be more pirate land this way, so I'm hoping we bump into a few pirates. How far does it go? Okay, we got a building here. There is a question mark to this, so we might as well have a look at what it is. It's undiscovered location. The Amico estate. There's nothing here. It's been ransacked by the looks of things, completely destroyed. By the looks of things, there's nothing here. Whether that's related to a mission later on that we may come across, I'm not sure. Yeah, that house is ransacked. Thing is, Dennis, if he's only just found out this morning, he may not want to talk about it at this point. He may not know the answers to the questions you're asking. Okay. See, make sure we're going the right. Yeah, so we follow this bend around here, we follow this pathway, and that will take us basically to the castle. There's got a couple of other small missions there as well. Obviously, if we see things on the way, we'll clear those. Are they pirates or are they just normal people? They're not attacking me. Generally, we don't attack those that don't attack us, so... If they're not going to attack, we'll leave them alone. Although these are about to attack... are they? What are these guys? They were X's. They're all bowing to us, I'm assuming. They're not holding someone captive, so it's their gear, I think. They're fixing their wagon. If they were holding someone hostage, we'd kill them. Because that works, but if they're not holding someone captive, then we're not really, there's no real need to kill them. No, I get you don't want people are sad, Dennis, but sometimes it's best not to ask too many questions too early on. We're trying to work out what the pirates actually look like. Like these guys, are these pirates? I think they could be, you know. Because they don't talk to us, it's a bit difficult to know if they are. I know they bowed at us. Okay, if they bow to us, I suppose we should leave them alone. Soldiers there as well. It's only Ronin that attack us on sight, to be fair.
I'll find out what's going on here.
Like this guy's a Ronin. That was poor, my mate. Ronin down. As I was saying, Ronin are the ones that attack us. That would kind of prove my point, didn't it, really? Right, Sotomo Gate. This is a new area for us. Not been here before. Right, where are we heading? I suppose we just follow this main route round. Well, the main route seems to diverge a little bit. What are these guys? They're right, so these guys are holding someone captive. That's when we'll go and help now. They weren't holding someone captive. It was, you kind of assume it was their gear, but this one wasn't. Okay, let's see. Armor's gone. It's down with the poison too. So now we can talk to the lady and she'll give us a world rumour for saving her.
I will. But first, tell me how to thank you.
World rumour, please.
Heard any interesting whispers?
That is updated. So back further down in Wakasa, I port traders in the area. We can actually buy a house now in Obama. Let's do that now. That gives us a way of fast travelling back now. That wasn't there originally, but now we can fast travel at least. Okay. Oh, we can check to see if them two guys of X is counted. Because is the X the symbol of the pirates? No. We still need two more. So X isn't the symbol of pirates then. I think it's the one that wear the white shirts. more than the exits. Exits seem to be like a clan thing. Okay. I do like how the trees move around and sway and the leaves fall down as you walk as well. What do we got? Anything here? No. Okay, this seems to be taking us away from where we're heading, actually. Although, it's going to swing round, I think, according to that, so it's fine. Should never have doubted it, did I really? Okay. Sorry, I was losing track a little bit there. So this village town we're coming across now, this will be where we should be finding Nagahida's cousin. Although he's only been in a castle from what we read, so this is just the start of it, I think. It is Noe's turn to do the mission next. So let's swap to Noe now because she'll be better at getting the viewpoint anyway. And then we'll speak to Nagahida's cousin. We gained some new weapons. We gained a new Naginata. I think that was it. Yeah, I suddenly was getting drowsy for a minute. That's why I was walking to the fence. Once I know it's happening, I can stop it to a degree, but it's not easy to stop happening. And yeah, sometimes I'm just out of it. I fell asleep the other day standing up, talking to my other half. I was literally stood there on crutches as I see her walk around, and I fell asleep while talking to her. The other morning, during Easter time, she found me on the sofa, sitting there, upright, with a cup of tea in my hand, fast asleep. I had no control. And this was a hot cup of tea.
The elder said there's nothing to worry about, but that's easy for her to say. She lives in a castle.
Don't talk about the newer family like that. Anyway, they are the ones in danger, not us.
Okay, so they're talking about the family that owns this kind of area. Ronin. Got to kill him before he attacks us. There we go. Right, viewpoint we'll kind of grab first here in this town. Don't know how welcome we'll be. There's also a mission by the looks of it underneath the viewpoint. Looking at that. There's a food vendor again here. Every time I've been to one of these, it's giving us food. And it says it's a mission item, but I don't have a mission for it. So there must be something about collecting food. We just haven't met the right person yet. So while we're here, let's grab another item.
A persimmon for you.
There we go. Persimmon, which is a quest item. I think it's a codex item too, to be fair. What's that? Sweet Lies is a new mission there. I think it's a codec. It is, yes. Available objects. We gained this a little bit earlier. We didn't have a chance to look at it back then. This is a Kasode, one of several ancestors to the kimono. The Kasode is the A Kasode is a traditional Japanese garment worn by all genders and classes. Its name refers to the cylindrical shaped sleeves with smaller wrist openings. Individual Kasode vary greatly in both aesthetic and thickness, allowing them to be worn effectively across all seasons and occasions. Alright, food from Japan. We just picked the persimmon. For those that aren't aware what persimmon is. Ripening late in autumn, the persimmon fruit can hang on a tree in the winter long after its leaves have succumbed to the cold. Known for its rich sweetness, the persimmon's yellow-orange flesh is delectable from the first bite. Persimmons are quite nice, to be fair. Definitely nothing wrong with a nice persimmon. Right, I'm trying not to get into too much trouble as we approach this castle. Viewpoint is viewpoint's up there, obviously. So this is the castle. We need to speak to Nagahida's cousin, which I'm guessing is being held captive. Would be my guess. Right, let's get to the top of this and get the viewpoint first and foremost, and then we'll try and see if we can do Nagahida main story mission.
Tsuruga Castle. Lord Nagahida's relatives dwell here.
So if Lord Nagahida's relatives still dwell here, how is someone else taking it over? Or unless the person who's taking it over, who I can't remember the name of, could he be trying to get rid of the whole family, like wipe out the whole family? Essentially. Okay, quick observation to see if there's anything new around as well. As it's a new town, I would expect there to be some question marks or areas of interest. Yeah. They do seem very. They have a fair few things actually. Right, there's the castle that we need to get into. Nagahida's cousin is there, supposedly. Oh no, they're going to be there by the looks of it, and that's just the way in, I think. So rather than... I can jump off here actually. I didn't want to jump to the other side to try and find a way back in, but actually this seemed better.
You should calm down.
I should calm down, should I? Okay. Should calm down, we should. Right, Nagahida's cousin supposedly is in there. There's no guarantee he's going to help us. We don't know if he's friendly, if he's not. That's the thing, we just don't know. Okay. We're allowed in here. I'm not getting told off for coming in.
Impeccable, was it not? Freshest one this week.
Our throats are at risk of being ripped open, and you only care about dinner?
If it is my time to go, I would rather leave with a happy disposition and a full belly.
Right, let's speak to him.
Hired killer in the shadows.
I am not here to kill you.
That is obvious.
This should be Nagahida's cousin,
danger.
hopefully.
We heard what happened. But the elder told us not to worry. As you can
Did
see,
I now?
we are having the most leisurely time.
Who would want to kill you?
I don't know. But they will be caught eventually. We have guards to keep us safe.
No.
Some guests have arrived. That melody again. I hear it.
Okay, they're under attack.
We will be safe.
Who sent you?
Stay out of this.
Okay, we can't actually get hit now. Certain amount of attacks. Oh! That guy nearly killed us quickly. These guys have got a lot of health and a lot of armor. So whoever sent them means business. Would have been a different fight if we'd been Yasuke for this, to be fair, but we picked nowhere as it was her turn to their mission. There he goes down. So wish I had a bow. I would say her bodyguards are actually winning, to be fair. With the armor on. Oh, nearly down the game. These guys are tough, that's the thing. My armor gone. Right, it's just the big guy to go. I'm nearly out of rations at the moment. Should have hit there to allow happen to her. Still not down. So I'm nearly dead. One hit and I'm out. Although I think that's been dealt with. It is. Okay. We are close to dying. And now there's more enemies coming in from the other side. I'm in trouble just in case there is a hit, really. Oh, how up attacking them with the rope there? There we go, we're dead. No rations left, I knew we were close to dying. No way cannot take on an army of men on her own, that's the thing, it's not her thing. I'm guessing I'll put us just outside this area, and then maybe best to go to Yasuke, to be fair.
That melody again.
No, it's putting us back in the fight.
The elder said we would be safe.
Yeah, back into the fight.
Who sent you?
Nice assassination there. Whoa. Who do you mean? Who's hot? I don't get that. I really don't. I never look at a video game character and go, oh, they're really nice. I don't see that in the slightest. Doesn't matter how realistic the game is. One more go as Noe, and then we may have to swap character because we're getting swamped.
I hear it.
The elder said we would be safe.
The elders are lying to you.
Who sent you?
There's no way to get information out of them. Tanto's all well and good, but Katana does well if I can get out. Another soldier came to aid there. Right, he's down. He's not going to plan at all. Managed to block one of his hits at least there. All those hit. Oh, no things again, no rations. Oh, he's down. We do know the second group of soldiers are going to come in, aren't they? Okay. Desperately need rations. Because even an accidental hit can kill us.
Show me what you've got.
Another big guy, where did you come from? Well, we've got to fight the big guy. No, dead. Really struggling to defeat them with no way. She's not designed for that, that's the thing. We'll see if it will allow me to switch character. It may not allow us to. It's the first time we've struggled to actually win. We don't normally have this issue, to be fair, of dying. Will it let me change character? It may not. We can. No, we can't. I did think it'd be a bit weird if it would allow us. We have got better armor that we can wear. That will help massively. Trinket wise, we have got a better trinket. And I'm going to swap the Tanto for the Kusiyagama. I don't know which one is. We'll take the kinetic Kusiyagama of beauty. If you want a double assassination, you need to have a Tanto on you. But this isn't going to be a double assassination, is it? So we may as well. But also with the Kusiyagama, we can do area of effect attack. So if we do get surrounded, we can just swing it around and use it that way. Getting killed again. These all the villagers here, villagers are all here fighting as well. Right, it's him taking care of. There is just noticed an alarm there. Just in case. I don't think they've called anyone, but just in case. No! Ah! I don't know what it is, I can't survive. It's the first time I had this issue, but then, yeah, we wouldn't normally be nowhere in this situation, to be fair. Obviously, we didn't know this would happen.
That melody again. I hear it.
The elder said we will be saved.
Who sent you?
You hit me.
Okay, so there's noticed, something we need to be aware of is whenever we attack him, whenever someone else wants to help attack the same character we are, we can take damage from them, which means there is friendly fire on. For some reason, We get hurt from anyone who's trying to help. Okay, what much health are we there, son? Okay, he's left. Is that everyone? I think they come around, they come to the front now, don't they? Where are we on? Sorry. I need to wake myself up. So, I think this is the last one we need to deal with, to be fair. We might actually finally get this bit done. We've died 5 or 6 times now. Trying to do this one bit. There we go.
From the back.
Right, they're attacking the other side now.
Protect the elder with our lives.
This is where we normally get killed, to be fair. Keep losing focus as well, which is not good. Right. I refill rations. There we go. That will help. I'd say no way, he's not designed for this kind of fight. That's the thing. We gotta be knee down. Not quite. We are now. Come on. Yeah, I think he's taken care of. It's 3 on 1. Whoa. Obviously effective on poison. There we go, can't make counter that. Oh, who's left? Oh, he's up here. Come on, this is the closest he's finally getting this done after all the mistakes he made in the first couple of times. There we go, he's down.
I should return to the relatives.
Wasn't our best fight by a long shot, considering we died a few times trying to get it done. But yeah, should have been Yasuke for this mission, I think. Right, how are they doing? They're alive, I think.
What happened?
You are welcome.
Yeah, no worries, Dennis.
Music? Who is playing that tune? Saifkuji Temple. The elder asks you to go there.
What do you mean? The temple? Why?
Find the source of the music. The elder is tired. She has nothing else to say.
That was a very tough fight. I think obviously there's no way as well. Yes, we can. She can defend herself, but when you've got hits from your own people as well to contend with, because any hits that they do damage us, it is tricky. That's the thing. Wow, this fox has more missions to it than any of the other Shinbaku we've gone after. Right, follow the B1 music. There's no point changing because this music is from a B1 melody which no way knows. So there's no point changing the Yasuke. We're just going to follow the music and see if we can find out where it's coming from. We've got 2 mastery points to spend. I don't think we can put them into much, but what I was thinking, I'll do. Melee expert will do. I need to change the animus back to no wait, because I haven't done that yet. And then we need to give it a save as well. Otherwise I'll forget to save it. I'm assuming it will allow us to save. Yeah. Gives you Tenchu vibes. Okay. So, according to the map as well, there's a building we can buy here. So actually, we'll buy the house, because that's always good to have. There are 2 other missions. There's a Sweet Lies mission to do, and the Pirate Alliance is also something to do here as well. The person we're after is coming from Wakasa, southwestern Sotomo Gate, which is where we are now. It's within a temple. So there's a temple nearby, and this melody is coming from that temple. I guess is around here. Yeah, okay. I know the other missions here. We'll come back for those. We've got to focus on the Shinbaku. So we've got to go and follow where this music is coming from. Are we allowed in here? There's some gold in here. It doesn't say we're not allowed in here, to be fair. This is part of the castle. It's not really much of a castle, is it? Compared to castles that we've seen, this one's nothing, really. Yeah, we're all good for coming in by looks of things. It's not much of a castle. Okay. So we're just going to keep heading that way. I don't really want to do the other 2 missions here yet. We'll do them afterwards, but I think the focus has to be where this music is coming from. Not that I've heard it yet. She keeps saying about it. And the other people were saying about it, but I've not physically heard it. Just go quiet for a minute, see if we can hear anything. Noisy grasshopper there. We want to be going left and straight, ideally. I think along here. There's a temple there. Is that our temple? Oh, what's happened here?
Saifkuji Temple. Your distance is worth every step and every gasp for air that I take. I am on a pilgrimage to Saifkuji Temple. Someone like you could help. Would you carry an old man up the path?
Would we carry him? Of course. Always help the locals. Has gone against us a few times.
Not what I meant by help. Gentle. My body is fragile.
There's a few times you've helped the locals, and it's not gone well.
We shall be at Saifkuji Temple in no time.
Hopefully this one will go well.
Let us be off, young one.
But we simply do not have enough food for all the refugees.
But this is the same temple we're heading to as well. So 2 birds, 1 stone. No way he's quite slow when she's carrying something like this. Okay, so the music isn't happy music. It's threatening music. I don't know why I'm putting this guy down, to be fair. This is the temple. Let's bring him inside, at least.
Saifukuji Temple, the place the new elder mentioned. What will I find?
Not far enough, then, obviously. I would assume he'd say something when we're in the right place to drop him. Look if there's a bed or anything. No beds.
Oh, it's you again. Are you still waiting for the Itachi tree to bear fruit?
When this tree bears fruit, I will be the first to collect it.
My guess is we're heading for the building. I just want him to say we can put him down, essentially.
Saifukuji.
There we go.
Such beauty. Oh, here. Something small for your troubles. There is a famed Biwa master at this temple. He likes to play by the lake. I intend to visit him after I recover from this journey.
Famed Biwa master. Plays by the lake.
Biwa music.
The first step to attaining Satori is to renounce our material possessions. Would you like to get a bit closer to that goal today? No.
That's a good point. That's what they did, wasn't it? They got rid of everything they owned. For their religion, they kind of handed it over to the religion, to be fair. Music is going from that way. There he is.
The music is coming from there.
Let's see what it's to say for himself, shall we?
You play well.
My dear, you gave me a scare. Sneaking up like that.
Sorry. I was sent by the Niwa elder. I am looking for a biwa tune.
Oh, lovely. A new student. First, I need to know your capabilities. Do you play?
No. I played at Tsujibue.
A lovely wind instrument. I favor the strings myself, but I do appreciate it. Has your interest pivoted to the biwa then?
No lessons for me, thank you. I am searching for a specific melody. Sad and soothing.
There is no question that music cannot answer. It tells a story without words. Listen. A day out in the town. The smell of grass and a moment with loved ones. A happy day. Now this piece is one of a kind. Melancholy. Dreaming of what could be. A memory. A distant past.
I know this melody. This is it.
You do? It's an original, composed by one of my students.
Okay.
Takeda Motoaki, one of my best. This piece was a tribute to what his clan
So one of his best students plays the tune we've heard during the attack.
Like a memory of home. Does he still come here?
No, he was like a son to me. But then he started to deal with wicked people and dark deeds. Cruel pirates, staining the surf red with blood. The people have suffered so dearly in their wake. Perhaps now you could help me. Help Wakasa.
How?
Find these pirates. And
I bet there's another group of people we've got to hunt down.
Free from fear. And return to me when it is done.
So like the Iron Hands and things like that, and students, I reckon this will be another group. They'll essentially be named pirates, essentially. That's my guess anyway, it's about to happen.
What do you have against the Niwa clan?
So we know who was playing the music during the attack now. We think we know.
Takeda Motoaki is behind the music. He is the one we seek. Lord Nagahide should know where to find him.
Okay, everything's caught back up. Let's have a quick check. So, I was right. There was a new group of people. The Pirate Alliance. We're going to take these down. They're all in Wakasa by the looks of things. I think we'll make deal with those once we dealt with the Fox. Oh no, there's one in Tamba. Right. But their focus at the minute is the Fox, or the Fox, the performer. Same person. Nagahida we've got to won't go back to. Wrong button. I just want to see. It said the thing there. This Master Archer hides cunning behind the mask of the Fox. People of a castle. What's this up here? Oh, that's him. That's him to say assassinate his list of pirates as well. Inventory. We can gain anything else, so no way there. Okay. So we now need to head back to Nagahida. There are other missions to do here, to be fair. There's also a day show to take down. We'll quickly clear the lost pages from the temple, as we're already in the temple grounds. And then, because we want to focus on the mission at hand first and foremost, we'll do the back here to see Nagahida, as we can fast travel to our place of home. And then we'll try, once that's done and once the Fox is dealt with, we'll make a decision on what we're doing in terms of missions or making sure we just follow the main story for the time being and finish that. Let's quickly go and find 2 lost pages though. One is there. Right, no one that eavesdrop on this time. Where was this last one? Over there. But there's moments of silence or moments where I'm looking at a fence and not really moving the right way. Apologies, but I'm really struggling to get rid of this drowsiness today. Can't quite get it just to go away fully. Right, anyway, temple complete. That's another knowledge point gained. Let's have a look how close we are to the knowledge points being done now. We need 18 more to get the next rank, which will be rank 7 on the secret skills. Right, Nagahida. There we go. So we'll fast travel. There's no point in changing the character just yet. But we think we know the identity of the Fox, because we think it's the person playing the tune, which we now have the name for. But Nagahida should hopefully know more. We want to refill everything. Okay.
Lord Nagahide should know something about the Takeda clan. Maybe he can help.
Oh, there's no food person here. I think we spoke to him already.
The stronger the smell, the more delicious the fish. Narazushi, friend.
No, we hadn't spoken to him. Narazushi is a new dish we've now gained. Let's have a look at our codex. Yeah, we'll do a save in a second, you're right. New codex entry for food from Japan. And this is Narazushi. But this fermented fish sushi is known for its powerful smell, eaten in a variety of recipes and flavours. One specific type, known as Funa sushi, is the beloved delicacy of Oni province, made from the Lake Biwa's native Nigarabunal carp, or however you say that. Fermented fish, though, is not something I'd like to try, to be fair, and I'm quite open to most foods. But yeah, fermented fish is not one of them. Okay, Nagahida's just over here.
Did you add something new to the broth?
Maybe. So, any thoughts?
Well, it's interesting.
So, you are back. Lord Nagahide will be pleased.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Did you find him? And are you ready to take him down?
We are ready.
We have a name. It is time to end his blood trail.
Time for the fox to die.
It is time to start cooking.
So we know the fox will come out to a high society
It's
do.
Takeda Motoaki, the one we're after.
I think that's obviously.
Proud
I'm assuming that's going to be the plan.
They were mighty once, but their fortunes here declined after the Asakura ousted them from Nochseyama Castle, which Lord Nobunaga then gave to me. Those who lust after power will never abide quietly by what they have lost. We must be certain before we act. What leads to this conclusion?
The pirate Samemaru is working for someone called the Performer. They will meet here in Obama.
You believe that this person is Takeda Motoaki?
Yes. More evidence links him to it.
The Performer. So, does that make me the Noodle Man?
The Noodle Man.
What did you learn there?
Your family in Tsuruga was attacked. They knew something about the biwa tune heard at each ambush. From there, I went to Saifukuji Temple. I was told
Sushi's
someone there would
fine.
know more.
Fermented sushi
I met
though,
a
not so
master
sure.
of the biwa. He played the same melody and said that only Takeda Motoaki would know the tune.
It makes sense. He wants to take it all back. Nochseyama Castle and Wakasa.
Voices whisper that the Takeda are back on the rise.
That is why he is trying to put an end to your clan, Lord Nagahide.
I cannot afford to wait for him to come after my family again. I will dispatch my samurai.
And leave your belly exposed like a fish?
We have our own questions for Motoaki. Let us bring him to his end.
Very well. I trust that this will be done with discretion.
Of course, my lord.
Takeda Motoaki resides in the Samurai District. I will look for you when it is done.
Okay, so we got our mission. We are going after the fox or the Performer, whatever you'd rather call him. And it turns out the guy's just trying to rebuild his clan essentially.
We are if we are skilled. Takeda Motoaki, cast out by a greater power, consumed by bitterness, out on a bloody path of revenge.
You have chosen a different path.
Let's focus on Motoaki. His clan still holds support in these parts.
And Samemaru, large, brash, with a scar on his face. Samemaru, a pirate and a slaver. Sons, daughters, mothers, and fathers headed onto ships like animals.
Samemaru will pay, once we are finished with Motoaki. We know he is here somewhere.
There he is. That's not the only guy.
Fate has delivered this one unto me.
What?
So that's the guy who's been guarding the other guy. And Yasuke. That's the first time I've seen Yasuke just leave Noe like that.
Motoaki's men are chasing Samemaru as well. But why? Hey, the slave for Samemaru.
We're gonna chase him down.
The foreigner! Finally meet! But I have to say goodbye.
You cannot run forever.
He's running away from us.
Let him get away. Samemaru!
Okay. Whoa. He's quick.
He even fights like a samurai! Duarte will find it amusing!
So it looks like there'll be one person per person. So obviously Yasuke is dealing with Samamaru, and I'd say no way would deal with the actual box by the looks of things.
How does it feel to be picked up by the Oda?
We killed him. The poison from the blade's incredible.
That name, Duarte. How do you know it?
So Duarte was Yasuke's real name.
Who put that sword in your hand, foreigner?
If I have to ask twice, you will find out.
You think this frightens me? I've had sharper knives at my throat, and they demanded my silence. Ask anything else. My favorite drink. Or how many koku of rice your kind can fetch.
Damn. That name. How did he know?
How did he know Yasuke's real name? There's more to that, I'm sure of it. But we'll have a look at that in due course. Now I'm guessing we're going to swap to Noe now, as she goes after the fox. Yeah.
I need to look around for Takeda Motoaki. Find out anything I can about him.
So we need to assassinate Takeda Motoaki. He resides in Wakasa, Samurai Yashiki district. He plays the melody, but we haven't actually heard yet, and I can't search for him via scouts. But we can listen out for a melody. It's somewhere around this district. No, I'm not close enough to hear anything while it looks at things, or see where he could be. There's a load of people in the building there, which makes you wonder. He's in the Samurai district. He's got to be around here somewhere, hasn't he? Oh, there we go.
Who keeps stopping and starting the melody?
Yeah, I was going to say, I heard it for a minute there, and then it stopped again.
I come to you again, heaven above, for my lord Motoaki. For fate has been unkind to the clan. I pray you hear my pleas. Now, I should be done.
Okay.
My lord will be wanting some tea.
I'm sure one of these was playing that tune.
She works for Takeda.
Who are you?
I can follow her.
Wait, where was I going?
Okay, we can follow the servant.
That tune, the biwa. Takeda Motoaki is close.
I still can't hear anything.
The 4 clustered diamonds of the Takeda clan. I am on the right path.
Right. I can hear it now. You can hear the music a little bit.
The biwa. It stopped.
It keeps stopping, to be fair. I think they're in this house. Well, there's no one in there according to what we can see.
Quiet. Could this be Takeda Motoaki's room?
Feels like a bit of a trap.
I know this bow. Chichiue.
She knows the bow. Okay. What's the note say? A list of corsairs, the known names that taint our shores. Samamaru, Cage, Samamaru's little brother, Lopez Cruz, Sen, and Little Kappa. Are they targets then?
The pirates of Wakasa, including Samemaru. Why would a proud man like Motoaki work with these rats?
In the light of the moon.
Oh, he's here.
You stand tall amidst the glow. And in heart, you linger.
He found us more than we found him.
A distant past. A place of splendor. The memories persist. Oh, old castle within my dreams. Until we meet again.
You're too attached to that castle, Takeda Motoaki. Your Biwa master taught you better.
I did not expect you to care much for music, Shinobi. All that drives your ilk is blood.
Takeda Motoaki, i.e. the fox.
So, you met the Biwa master. He is dear to me. It is a tragedy that we do not share the same ideals.
Your ideals of taking innocent lives are not shared by most.
There are two sides to every tale. Have you considered both?
There are no sides. Only greedy lords who bring war to this land.
And you allied yourself to one, Shinobi of the usurper.
You slaughter the blameless and exploit the poor, but sleep with the guiltless heart.
How many lives have they taken? How much despair have they wrought? When my clan was driven from Nochiseyama Castle, who moved to defend us? As I watched my walls burn, and the light fade from my beloved's eyes, who then slept with the guilty heart? There was no mercy then. I expect none now. The only justice in this world is the justice that we make.
I understand your thirst for revenge, but hatred does not make things right.
You do not understand. I fight not out of hatred, but to make things right.
Okay. I think it's one-on-one. Which, for us, is a little bit better. If it is one-on-one.
Come, show me your hatred.
Alright, we'll swap to our katana. Managed to dodge the second one there.
You chose the wrong side.
Can't keep up with some of his attacks, it seems. That's been the same for me all day, and my timing has been off so far today. There we go. That was better.
I will make this right.
Come on. Oh, of course that. He's nearly down. He's affected by the poison as well.
Then I will take you with me.
That's better. I think we've nearly got him. Right, we'll swap to the Kushigama. Trying to keep some distance between us and him. Oh, that caught us. I've got no more left, but he's nearly dead as well. And maybe go back to Katana, because that's not working. We got him. Stab and kick away is a cool move, isn't it? Yeah, the stab and kick away is a cool move. That was a close one though, they could have gone the other way there. He did no white attacks, so you couldn't parry him at all.
So beautiful in this night. Everything I did for you.
Then why work with them? The names on this list. They are all murderers, raiders, slavers.
I used every weapon I had to save that which I loved most. Tell me you wouldn't do the same. My biwa. Return it to my master. All I have left is my song. And I will take it with me.
Now where? Is he?
Takeda Motoaki lies dead.
He was not evil, not entirely. He loved Wakasa in his own way.
I did not know you could rank evil, measure it, and weigh it upon a scale. 1,000 thanks to you both for your commendable deeds. Wakasa is safer for it. Peace may be yet within reach.
What happened with Samemaru?
Lord Nagahide, if you will excuse us, we must take our leave.
As
Yasuke seems troubled, doesn't he?
When you can, look for me. We have something to discuss.
Ah, he wants to discuss something with Yasuke as well.
Yasuke, I've never seen you so upset.
Duarte. Naue, I need your help to find this man.
Who is he to you?
Please. Just help me. Please.
You can tell me. I will listen.
I will. But this is something I must deal with alone. For now.
Oh. Well, players, we've just been Naue for a little bit, so it'll be Yasuke for this bit. Obviously, Nagahide wants to talk to him. Plus, he's dealing with this other side.
All kinds of ships pass through the port at Obama. I would start there. And if you need help, just ask.
We'll check on gear and stuff as well. We need to have a look at upgrading at some point. Trophy achieved, an oath fulfilled. Snakebite, a legendary katana for Naue there. The fox has been taken off the board. To perform a quest complete. So let him catch up a second and we'll see where we're at. But it looks like Yasuke has his own missions he needs to have a look at. Store of a Shinobi, quest complete as well. There we go. So more missions showing up in Wakasa. Wakasa seems to have a lot going on at the minute. Let's have a look at objectives first and foremost. So, first things first, Takehida Mataaki, the melancholic and vengeful Takeda Mataaki attempted to massacre the Niwa clan in Wakasa to reclaim his birthright, the Nokishima castle. Naue and Yasuke ended his trial of vengeance upon the Niwa clan, but discovered that he had his own plan to keep Wakasa safe. Two more people left in the Shinbaku. We've got Akechi Michihide, who we know betrayed Nobunaga. We've got to meet with Lady Nin to work out where he is. And then we've still got the Horseman, the main figure behind everyone else. So even someone above Akechi Michihide. So two more characters for the Shinbaku. Yasuke now has his own quest to look at. Yasuke's past. Yasuke sets off on a hunt against those who have wronged him. We've got to find leads on Duarte de Melo. Oh, so I forgot. Duarte wasn't his name. Duarte was the man who brought Yasuke here, I believe. So we've got to find the lead in Wakasa, maybe in the trading post. Then that's something we'll look at as well in due course. And then over here, people of Okasa, we've got Niwa Nagahida, who we've just helped. He wants to meet up as well. He yearns to collect valuable objects from across the land. Ah, that's a collectible mission. We've been collecting valuable objects anyway, so that's a collectible. Hong, the noodle man of Okasa, many travel from far just to taste famous broth. He wants to talk to us as well. He wants to try the... Okay, that makes sense now then. So we've been collecting food from different places, and it says quest item. Didn't have a reason for doing so. We do now. I'm guessing Hong is the reason we're collecting the food, and that's a collectible mission for him. And then we've got a collectible mission for Nagahida as well, which we've been doing naturally as we go along anyway. We still need to take down the pirates of Mikasa as well. Where was their thing? So I'm trying to find there. Soldiers. Where was the pirates? I'm being blind here. Down here. There we go. Oh yeah, we've got 4 pirates to take down. That should be in Mikasa as well. We do need to save in a second. Yasuke didn't gain anything for that mission. Has got 4 points to spend though in mastery. Samurai. We are nearly maxed out on Samurai actually. Cooldown of let's do that. 2 points left. We need 1 more there. We don't use shout because we use kick instead, to be fair, but we can still upgrade that to finish that one off. Right, what we need to do is give it a quick save, and then we need to decide where we're heading first. As Yasuke, he's got his past to look at. I think we should see Nagahida while we're here as well, and Hong, so at least then we know both of those collectible things. We know how many there is to find. I think that would be a good start. That's Hong there. Port trade over there. Yeah, I think doing those 2 first would make more sense. Just so we've got them activated, as we've already been collecting things anyway. And with 2 more people left to find, the question is, do we try and complete all the side stuff before we try and find the final 2? That's the other thing. Okay, people of Okasa. Nagahida, where are you? Oh, he's north. Okay, so we don't want to go to him yet, then, do we? We might as well go to Hong first, as Hong is there. I would say, yeah. We'll go and see Hong first, as he's closer. But it's what do we do? Do we try and finish off all the side stuff before doing the main story now? Because obviously there's going to be a point where the main story is all done. Although some of the missions where you help the people of these areas, it doesn't have to all be done in one go. It makes sense that they're done when you can. So some of the people missions make sense, they can be done afterwards. Some of the side stuff, though, like the people that betrayed Nobunaga, probably need doing first, to be fair. And like the pirates, we're already here, so maybe it makes sense to deal with them now. We've got a Ronin we've got to deal with. Come on then. Oh, he's dead. So it doesn't take long to kill. Right, let's speak to Hong.
You have a moment, Samurai?
We do indeed.
Good to
And
see you
this will
again,
set up
Hong.
the collectible mission.
So, are you busy? If not,
Always busy, but always got time.
How can I help?
I never had much to eat. Took over my family business. Sold noodles. I only knew noodles all my life. I stick to comfort. Now, I wonder if I should try new things.
It is good to
always try new things.
Explore different types of food.
To expand taste.
Absolutely.
Being a noodle master keeps me busy. I don't have time to travel, but you? You travel everywhere. Here, a list of ingredients I would like to try. Will you bring them to me?
Home. I have some delicacies.
Okay, so we've already got some on us. That's why we can summon now.
Interesting. We need more. Keep them coming.
So that mission now, we got 16 dishes to find that can be bought from merchants across Japan. We've done 6 of the 16 already. That's not too bad. 6 of the 16 done. Pork trader there. What I was going to check was Yasuke's actual mission himself. Let's have a look where that is. There may be a lead in Wakase is within Obama, and maybe in the trading port. Let's just use one of our scouts to see if this is here. There we go. Why is there a mission showed up here? Ah, Cage. He's on a boat, I'm guessing. He's one of our targets. Is he one of the Pirate Alliance? Cage, yes he is. We just found the location of one of the Pirate Alliance all the way over there. Okay. We'll do Yasuke's mission over here first. See where that takes us for start with. We've got a port trader to find. Nagahida does need to talk to us as well, so we don't want to go too far or they're dumb.
I cannot let Duarte get away.
No. I think this Duarte thing's going to play on Yasuke's mind until it's done, isn't it? Am I going the complete wrong way? I am, yeah. Who's saying he's going to slap someone senseless?
I cannot let Duarte get away.
I should take your eyes.
Is he a pirate? They are. They're pirates. I don't think so. Always help the locals. I think that should be that's 25 pirates now killed as well.
Me too. Let me repay your kindness.
Always a world dreamer.
Is there anything you can tell me about this place?
There'll be something new added to the map. Once we no longer get world rumors, we'll have to restock scouts. But while there were still new things added, there we go. A painting. One of the collectibles we need to do. Okay. Port is where we're heading. Yeah, Yasuke seems to be obsessed now with this Duarte, so for him that's going to be a focus, isn't it, more than anything else. No gold in the water, always worth a check. Right, we've got to find leads on Duarte de Melo.
There might be clues about Duarte here. I will hunt you down and remove your head from your shoulders. Bastard.
See, originally I thought Duarte was Yasuke's original name, but it's not. Duarte, I think, was the person who brought him here. I believe, I could be wrong on that. It was such a long time ago that we saw that. What we got in here?
I know what kind of ways these bastards deal in. Flesh and blood.
So this is the goods. Red sails, lacquerware by Naka. Shipment by noon. Rice, 1 koku, loading before the arrival of Mayu. Living mouths, the cattle, Sanamaru. Sanamaru will discuss the cattle with Duarte and another matter about other pirates. So Sanamaru was working with Duarte. That's a clue. What do we got here?
Signals. The ships will look for a signal.
Ah.
We'll look around.
Sanamaru, get your men to light the 3 signals around Obama's port and we'll come ashore by the beach. Do not light them unless you're ready. You know the consequences. Okay. So we've got to find these 3 lights around the port and light them. Why are you... Okay. There was also a rumour of a port trader here, I think. We've probably found them, to be fair. So somewhere around here, we're looking for 3 lights. Port trader, I've got a feeling is going to be him or one of these guys. I know it was a rumour. Or maybe it's not showing up. I thought by going close it normally shows up. One of the lights we want to do is over there. There we go, that's the port trader found. Let's see what he sells. Sometimes they have stuff that we want, otherwise most of the time they won't know. So it's the collectibles we're looking for, any buildings for the hideout that we can't build naturally. And we need to buy first. That's the only thing we generally buy.
I will come back another time.
We appreciate your patronage.
Okay, one of the lights we need to light is over here.
Cannot take me. I'm old, withered. I cannot work. Starving is better than living by their rules.
Starving is better than living by their rules. Wow.
Young ones who must worry. Not me. Not me.
Right, the first of the 3 lights.
This must be one of the signals.
I'm guessing this is the one furthest this way, looking around. I think I see another one in the distance. Yeah, one over there. Not too sure where this last one is. Maybe across the other way. Obviously Yasuke can't use the rope, he'll just fall through it. Okay, one here. One to go.
Then Duarte de Melo is mine.
Something over there to look at, Alison. Where is this last one is the question. There's one, we've done one there, we've done one here. It's got to be over this way, hasn't it? It's over there. I think that's the one we need to light over there. That's my guess. It looks very similar to the other ones have already lit up. Right, there's something here as well to read, I think. These keys. Nope, this is to read. Salt production. So this is going to tell us about the salt production in Japan in this time. Until the 13th century, salt was obtained from dried seaweed. According to accounts from the 8th century, the seaweed was repeatedly washed in jars, and the salt water collected was boiled in order to produce salt crystals. Then in the 16th century, a more efficient method called agahama was developed. The technique used beach sand containing particles of salt from the sea water. Salt was mainly used for food preservation and for purification during religious rituals. From the Middle Ages until the end of the 16th century, women sold salt in temporary markets in small local settlements, and sometimes in more distant towns. However, with the demographic growth and the urbanization of the 16th century, demand for salt increased, and merchants began to buy salt in bulk from villages, sell it in towns, where they sometimes owned a warehouse. Merchants did not produce salt they bought and sold. Sales of salt were subject to royalties paid and shares to the military or religious lords of the region, who either resold the salt or reserved it for themselves, typically for use in monastic rituals. In the 16th century, the trade system was still somewhat limited, would become better organized in the centuries that followed. The salt was a big thing to be owning, having, taking, selling. We made a lot of money from salt by the looks of things. There we go, that's the last one we need to light up. And then hopefully Yasuke can move on from Duarte. Once you've killed him, obviously.
That was the last one. Now I will find somewhere to wait.
Okay, where's the vantage point? All over there. Oh, it is. It's all over there. Okay, vantage point's over there. That's one of the pirates we do need to take down. There's a boat here, though. It's handy. So we're going to wait for these people to appear and then, I'm guessing, kill them all.
I cannot let Duarte get away.
Okay, vantage point is up here. Just a case of waiting. I'm assuming that's the beach they're going to come across. Hence why the waiting point is here.
They come.
They do come indeed.
I have you now, Duarte.
Now, I don't think we're going in and being all silent about this. I think we're just going to go in and kill everyone, to be honest. A crew of men landed on the beach near Obama. Duarte's end is in sight. So what I will change is bow. Let's swap our bow to something else. Let's go Teppo. Still get some shots in as we approach. Okay, new quest. My name is Yasuke. I just got on the board. This is the one we just selected here. So he's down there. There's got some men with him. But we expected that. And we're Yasuke. We're just going to work our way through all the enemy. I'm assuming they would attack on sight. Oh, he's not here. Okay, so he's not here. I forgot we haven't got double shots anymore, have we? Okay, we better get fighting, I think. Probably would have been better putting a Naginata on, to be fair, just because of the amount of people there are. Although poison is quite a good equaliser, really. And the fact they can only get one shot off before they have to reload.
Duarte's ship. There is a boatman who can take me to him.
Okay, and we've got to interrogate the boatman. He must have run away because I was worried I was going to kill him, to be fair. So one of the guys ran away. Not that I blame him when Yasuke's making his way down, to be fair. I thought we had to climb up here. There we go. Save us running around was my thinking. Maybe not. Maybe running around was quicker. Okay. We're actually above where we need to be here.
Do you think you'd risk coming so close to shore? You know what happens on his ship, right? This will reward you out. You're a careful man. Cruel.
That's still a long way down, isn't it? That was a long way down. Okay, so they're all round that way. At least these will count towards killing pirates in Wakasa.
Please don't hurt me. Mercy. I have a family to feed. No serei trofeo.
They're speaking Portuguese, I think, as well, aren't they? Which is what we expected. From the guy who took us and brought us here.
Where is Duarte de Melo? Duarte, now.
Our gear is under level to what our level is as well. We need to sort that out in due course. Heading back to our hideout, really. He's taking us to his boat, I think. We'll complete this and then we'll probably head to hideout, upgrade gear, all the legendary stuff back to what it should be. Are we just going to approach and walk in, or are we actually going to be a bit stealthy, I wonder? I'm guessing just walk in.
What did I say about crying? I hate crying. Stop!
There's Duarte.
You interrupted playtime. You remember me. I remember.
Right, bear me 2 seconds. My half just come home. Bear me 2 seconds. We'll be back in a sec. Hello again, sorry about that. My other half works in a SEND school and she's come home because she's had her glasses broke. I just want to make sure she was alright because the look on her face when she come through the door wasn't good. Can you all hear me okay? Just want to double check. I hate pausing the stream and muting myself. And I'm never 100% sure if you guys can hear me again when we come back to normal. I'm assuming I was muted for the last couple of minutes. Yeah, I was muted, cool. So I've just checked the sound. Right. Good. Yeah, she's okay. She's just a bit on edge after what happened. She works in a SEND school. It's part of the job. She understands it. It's not the first time it's happened. Thank you. Grace Ash from the cafe. But yeah, just look on her face when she walked in wasn't fun. So that's what I had to stop just to make sure she was alright. Right. We're on the ship. Yasuke has seen Duarte. It's time to put an end to Duarte for Yasuke to try and reclaim his past.
Remember your face? You never forget a face. And all the things one can do to it.
Where is Nuno Karo?
You abandoned my work at the Cove. To think the Japanese trusted a sword in the hands of your kind. Mistakes of lesser men.
You will speak no more. Not of me, not of my allies.
Have you come to kill me?
You remember my face, but today you will remember my name. I will make you feel the pain of those you have touched.
I've never seen Yasuke so angry. Okay, that was a red attack. Watch out for that one. There we go. So Duarte was the guy who brought him here. Took him as a boy from his homeland. And that's why Yasuke is so angry. Come on. Fight me. We've nearly got armor off. Oh, that was a good hit by him. Armor's gone.
Trying to kill me? Cursed idiot! Who put that weapon in your hand?
Well, Nobunaga put the weapon in his hand. And for good reason.
Such fire! Such anger!
Oh, that's an attack we've not used yet. I just thought I've not used that attack. That's the sheath attack. We got him. Yeah, that pistol did some damage.
How does it feel?
Shut your damned mouth!
Revenge is dull. Just like death.
Where is your master? Where is Nuno Karo?
Oh, I forgot it wasn't just Duarte that brought him here.
Is Nuno Karo?
You are no one. A sad, nameless nothing who thinks they stand for something. You are simple, boring, predictable, dull. Just like her.
Who's her? That's a memory we don't know anything about.
Filth like you does not deserve a name.
He's got a dagger.
My name is Yasuke.
it's quite cool seeing a different side of Yasuke. The anger comes out. I think there's more to the Yasuke story we still don't know. Even at this late stage in the game itself, you know, main story-wise, we're coming towards an end, I would have said, of that, with 2 more Shin back for you to take down. But even this late into the story, there's still a lot more stuff we don't know, haven't seen. And Yasuke's backstory is a lot of that.
There is nothing left for you here.
What was the note that he got? That's the question.
Templars.
Templars?
What is that?
Well, we know what Templars
I
are.
cannot make sense of this, but I know who can help.
Yeah, we know what Templars are. Warriors Respite Legendary Amulet we've gained. Duarte is killed. My name is Yasuke Complete. Could be his mum, yeah, exactly. Maybe his whole family was taken. The path he walks. So let everything catch up before we look. There we go. Do you know what? It really excites me when you find things like this late on in a game, and there's still new stuff that you're finding, and it's like, wow. I really like that. Objectives, obviously, Yasuke's passed. We've just taken down Duarte. Now, he's got to seek out an old friend called Louis Froid in Yamashiro, Southern Kyoto. Before we head to Kyoto, though, there are things we want to do here in Osaka. So I don't want to leave just yet while we know there's unfinished business here. And we can swap to Noe as well for some of this. Legendary Amulet, we do reduce health if we want to use it. Plus 1% headshot damage per mastery point in Teppo. I think we'll just leave Oni's Fury on, to be fair. Critical chance vulnerable. I don't think it's worth the change, especially not losing that much health, to be fair. We do need to level up at some point as well, to be honest, as well. So that's something we need to look at. Long Katana. Sheathed Attack was the one I used for the first time just now. We'll put some points into it. I think that's it for the minute. So, what do we want to do first while we're here? We still need to go and see Nagahida, and he wants to see Yasuke. So before we change to Noe, I think we should go and meet Nagahida. I think it'll just be to sort out this collection quest. We know that one of the pirates of Wakasa is over here. We need to assassinate him. To be honest, we'll probably use Noe for that one. And then go from there. What do we got over here? We've got the painting, legendary chest. So Wakasa is quite a big area, and there's still lots of it we haven't seen. We have got another Sweet Lies over here to do. What's over there? Hunt on the seaman has ambushed the Ashigaru soldier who pursue him. Hunted and Hunter. The Connoisseur. I'm assuming that's one of the other pirates we need to deal with. And then over here we've still got Rumours of a Castle, plus a contract. So although I want to continue Yasuke's backstory, and I think I kind of really want to. What do you guys reckon? Do we carry on clearing Wakasa while we're here, or do we see more of Yasuke's backstory and go to see this Louis guy? We're going to go and head to Nagahida anyway, because we might as well get that mission and quest working and moving forward. But what do you guys think? Should we head to see Louis and keep Yasuke's backstory moving? Or should we clear Wakasa and carry on that way? It's an interesting one, really. But especially with Yasuke, there's still a lot we don't know about him. Obviously, where he came from properly, we don't know what happened to him. So I'd be interested to find out a lot more about that, at least. And the woman. Who was Duarte on about? Was it his mum, sister? You know, it could be anyone. But what do you guys reckon? I'll let you guys make that choice. We've got, what do we got? We've got another hour of the stream left. So we've got an hour to really figure out which way we want to do this. As I say, we can come back to Wakasa anytime. Same as a lot of the areas, to be fair. We can come back anytime. There is a chest in there. Are we allowed in his estate? I think we are. It's a moss path. There we go. I was going to say, we are allowed in the Nagahidam estate. There's no more. I know, that's what makes me think. We've an hour left. I think we should probably go and do it. It may be we go to Yashashira and it tells us go elsewhere, and it, you know, it may be all over the place.
Yasuke, come. Your help is needed.
Okay, let's speak to Nagahida first.
Lord Nagahide.
As I say, knowing where characters are helps us whenever we want to come back and take them down. So it's not the end of the world to leave and come back.
It was necessary for
Yasuke, Cafe, yeah.
As you know, I am a collector. I enjoy possession of many luxurious treasures. An avid traveler yourself, I am certain you are bound to come across rare and valuable trinkets.
We pick up the odd bits and pieces, don't we?
And I will do my best.
My duties no longer bring me far, so this is a great favor. Thank you.
I have procured some treasures for you, Lord Nagahide.
Oh, beautiful.
So the things have already picked up, essentially.
The craftsmanship. You have good taste.
I have more rarities collected from my travels.
Exquisite. Oh, you can see that much effort was put into the detail in these. Thank you.
I should find more valuables.
Okay, so we've got 6 of the 10 needed. All in military locations. It's actually given us some decent rewards for handing those in, to be fair. So 4 more needed, found in military locations, probably in places we've not been to yet, to be fair. Okay, I think we've kind of got to that point where we've all kind of decided we want to see more of Yasuke's story, so that's what we're going to do then. Yeah, Nagahida. So we kind of knew that was going to become a collection mission, didn't we? That was the thing. Right, let's see some more of Yasuke's story then. Let's go. We're going to go to Yamashiro. We haven't been back to Yamashiro in quite a while. There's still 2 regions on the map we've not even been to at all yet as well. Yamashiro's here. Kyoto is in southern Kyoto. Is at the Jesuit residences. So here. So we've got 1 scout left. We'll gain them all back in a second. There we go. That's where we're going to. We've got our place here. So let's fast travel there. As I say, it's nice to clear the area, but at the same time, because we've got the location of things already marked up, we can come back and finish that off any time. And yeah, Yasuke, I want to know more. You know, that anger that he had in his face with Duarte tells a massive story of what he went through. And you can imagine being taken from your homeland. We don't know how long he was with the Portuguese for. That's the thing. He was quite young when we saw him originally, I believe. It looked like he was quite young anyway. Let's go to any of these we need to quickly chuck on, we'll chuck on. That one there. Except those are on the map. Always put them on just so they're on the map. Nothing to refill. Okay, let's go and find this Louis Foire. Can't think who Louis Foire is off the top of the head, I must admit. I recognise the name but don't know why. Obviously he's a friend of Yasuke's. And he's Portuguese, I would guess, by the name. I just can't think who he is, to be fair. But I'm sure we'll soon find out. Okay. Get it out of the way. So this is a temple. We can cut through the temple, I think, to get to the Yasuke residences. Should have just walked over the bridge, to be fair. Right. So residences are here. Maybe there is that someone there? It is. Barrels in the way. Okay, there's Louis Foy.
Did my eyes deceive me? Diogo, is that you, my friend?
I am called
That
Yasuke
was his
now,
name. So I when he first heard the name Duarte, I thought it was his name, but it
Right.
wasn't.
It'll take
Diego.
some time for me to get used to that.
So Diego was his original name. I completely forgot which one it was. It began with D. Right, let's talk to Louis and see if he can give us some more information.
Time has robbed us of each other, my friend. I had hoped dearly that we would meet again.
I feel the same.
We did not talk much when we last met. Circumstances were difficult, so to speak. But look at you now, a samurai in your own right. To think this is your reality.
Much has happened since.
I will not tell you lies. Things have been trying since Lord Nobunaga's death. The realm is unbalanced, and no one knows from which direction the next army will come. But I have been keeping above ground. Oh, I have also been hearing rumor of an interesting duo. The shinobi and the samurai.
I wonder who that could be.
Small chaos in this land.
After Lord Nobunaga's death, I have been running with a band of, allies, you could say. We are a varied mix, but we share ideals.
It is tragic how he left us. To put your trust in their own hands.
I will forever be indebted to Lord Nobunaga. He who honored me.
Nobunaga never did really anything wrong to Yasuke, did he?
He found death the way he wanted to.
As much as we wish to be the masters of our fate, Christ has his own grand designs.
You know, he's the one that put the sword in his hand in the first place.
Why have you come to me? I take your return to Kyoto as no coincidence.
I found a letter. I cannot fully understand it, so I was hoping you could tell me.
It is an oath to the Templar Order.
You know them?
An oath to the Templar Order?
I have heard of them when I was in Italy. The Pope and 3 great houses were involved. The House of Borgia was one of them.
Yes, it was. So the House of Borgia was around the time of Assassin's Creed 2.
That thirst for power nearly ruined the city. I was there before I worked with Valhalla.
What happened to them?
So there's a link there to previous Assassin's Creed. Thank you for the like, but much appreciated.
A organization put an end to their conspiracies, but not much.
A secret organisation put an end to the Borgia and their conspiracies.
This letter is addressed to a Duarte
That's all
de Melo.
Ezio.
Does this name mean anything to you?
He was a slaver. Someone who did not deserve the mercy of death.
What happened to him?
I ended his life.
Was he someone you knew?
You could say that.
He was someone from my past. Another demon.
It says here that someone called Kimura Kai is training a group of secret warriors at a school in Ki. Also someone called Nuno Kar.
Now, Ki's somewhere we've not been yet.
You know this name?
I worked for him before you and I met.
I remember when we pulled you out. That piece of wood you were drifting on was at the end of its life.
It is good that you found me, Luis.
Let us leave it at that.
Even more fortunate for us. You were a great asset to Valhalla. You've never painted a clear picture of how you were left floating in the open sea as you were.
I was on a ship with a few others. It was destroyed.
Well, safe to surmise that this Duarte de Melo and Nunukaro are part of the Templar Order.
Then I must find this Kimura Kei.
So we now know that the Templars are active in Japan in this period. The Path You Walk's quest complete. Now, I don't think we've been to Key. Fighting for the cause is a new mission that's just arrived. So I can catch up for a second. What's that? That's just... Oh, that's a Animus mission. Animus Rift just appeared on the map just there. That might be worth looking at in a second. A new group of people to take on. They're forever growing. Duarte de Melo, a man from Yasuke's past, his death brings forth more questions than answers. We'll now learn of someone called Kimura Kei, Japanese swordmaster training fighters for Nunakaro. For this, Yasuke needs to go to Key to find a Japanese swordmaster under the employ of Nunakaro. We've got to talk to a Ronin. Now, there's something else we haven't done here. There. Complete the Templar objective board then, which is this one, which is this mission here. What else are we missing on the board here? There's something else. There, Animus. Because an Animus thing just showed up. You've encountered myriad adversaries on your path, ended most of them here. I will show you their face. Collect the 5 shards. Okay. That's an interesting Animus mission. So, Key is this land down south. It's one of the 2 regions we've not been to. And part of Noe's story, her personal story, same as Yasuke's, is here. The reason we haven't done any more with her story is because it's somewhere we hadn't been to. And the story itself hadn't led us there yet either. So Junjiro is also there waiting for us as well. I don't know where this guy's going to be. The Ketchi route, there's a village somewhere. My guess is we could find him this way. There we go. But it's a whole area we've not been to. So to get down there is going to be a bit of a journey. Whilst we're there though, let's quickly go to Noe's mission. I just want to see if we can locate that while we're here then. It makes sense. If we're going to head to Key, we may as well try and find her one at the same time. So, east of the Izeji Trails, over here, they're near the coast. There we go. And that will give us clues more about the Hidden Blade as well. Yeah, frozen time, the past the assassins can be discovered in secret outposts across the land. So that's Noe's mission there as well. Our nearest point to actually make any progress here would be probably over here and travel south along here, Junjiro, and then across. Maybe our best port of call, to be fair. Which means Yasuke's story isn't really going to carry on for the minute because it's going to be a while to get down there and get across. What I'm thinking though, this Rift mission's just appeared. I think we should go and have a look at it because it's something that's just appeared, but also something we haven't done. In terms of getting there, probably best to go to Obama and go across that way. But I wouldn't. Let's have a look at it. I don't know what it is. I don't quite know anything about it. So we'll stay as Yasuke for the minute and head there. But it does seem like all routes are leading to Key, doesn't it, next? In terms of backstories. In terms of Shinbaku and Mitsuhida, I don't know where we need to go for that next, actually. New Anomaly, Shadows Without Light. I'm assuming that's that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's that one. Shinbaku main quest. Let's see where we need to go for that as well. Just going to chuck it on the map so we can see. Meet with Lady Neen. Okay, so it's Yamashiro for Lady Neen then. Okay, that's something we need to look at. I was saying this before earlier on today, once we did the Fox, you know, what do we focus on? Do we try and get the main story finished, or do we want all the side stuff before main story is done? I don't really know the right answer to that. It depends on your playstyle generally. You know, do you try and clear a thing first before finishing the story? Some people do all the side stuff and then do story. We kind of try and do a mix of both, where it tries to make sense of it as best as possible. Good. Nah. Always attack by Ronin. Yasuke's not really in the mood to mess around, to be fair. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with Yasuke currently. Definitely not in the mood. Right, anyway. Okay, so we're not too far away from where we need to go. You have to say, well, I have different things to do. Thank you so much. Yeah, no worries, Crazy Archman. Thank you for joining us. Always most appreciated, Crazy Archman. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Okay, so we're going to head north here. There is a question mark on the way there. It's an undiscovered location. We're going to see what that is on the way. I don't know what these shards do. Also, this might be enough to grab the first weapon on the list for Yasuke as well. Am I dodging there before? So we've gained a weapon before from the Animus list for Noe from completing things for her. We've not actually gained one for Yasuke as of yet. We haven't gained enough points. So doing a mission for the Animus that does give him points helps in that respect as well. But I think as far as Key goes, we'll try and head there shortly. But there's quite a bit in Wakasa that we know where things are. So it makes sense to have a look at that while we're here. This is a shrine. Don't need to go inside, it doesn't do anything by going inside. So at least we clear the question mark off the map and know what it is now. That was the main thing. Okay, let's keep heading towards whatever this is then. 0 of 5 as well. I don't know if that's going to take us all over the place to get all 5. We've been picking keys up whenever we see them, but that's about it, to be fair. There is a viewpoint here as well. Ah, there's one of the shrines to do. Still don't have a reason for these shrines. There must be some we haven't met yet that will tell us about these shrines and make an offering whenever we visit one. I'm pretty sure we haven't met anyone that's told us to do that as of yet. But as I was saying before, you know, for a game we're so far in, you would have thought there wouldn't be really much new stuff for us to see at this stage. And yet we're still discovering brand new things. Right. Somewhere up here is a viewpoint and some shards. There's also, what is that down there? That's a hamlet. So a small town. Okay, so there's a small town there, or a small village. Up in the depths of the snow. Okay, investigation zone, collect 5 shards. Come on, Yasuke. Can we get up? He's not doing very well to get up here. Come on, Yasuke. Just want to get round. But don't go too far down. Wasn't the plan. Okay, you can't climb up there. We've got to get up there. I can't get Yasuke to climb high enough. There must be a road or a pathway to follow. It's just when you've gone through the bush, it's not as easy to get to something like that. Right, there we go. We're on top. Right, obviously viewpoint's there. Where are these shards? I'm not seeing them. We can pray at the altar there as well. We'll grab the viewpoint while we're here. I can't see the shards anywhere. Your adrenaline gain is temporarily increased. Let's go and grab viewpoint, and then that's done at least. And then maybe the shards will show up for us once this is done. This isn't usual for Yasuke to do these ones. Definitely not as comfortable, is he? We found the hamlet down below. Okay, what new stuff will we find? Anything for the map? Not really, to be fair. I thought maybe more stuff would show up on the map, but maybe there's not much here. Okay, we need to head backwards. So where are these shards? Obviously not knowing what they look like doesn't help. Don't have a clue where they are. Oh, hang on, what's that? It's glowing. Locked. Progress further in the story to access this anomaly. So, okay, that's an anomaly that's locked. That's not the shards though, I don't think, is it? That's just an anomaly, I think. Or is that... Yeah, I think that's past the search area. Because in the Animus itself, the new Animus screen that you see at the start of the game, there are some things there we've not looked at yet. So some of the data fragments we've got, you can actually look at what they're for. But I was waiting until we get a complete set to actually read them properly. Okay, we're out of the zone there. So the zone's quite small for where these shards are. I'm just not seeing them though. I'm guessing there's something that glows. But that was, I'm pretty sure that was out of the zone for where they are as well. Was that in the zone? Because that can't be a shard, surely. No, that is actually in the zone. Could that be the one it's talking about then? I know it's locked. I wonder if that's what it's talking about and that's a shard. And we just can't grab it yet. Seems to be something we can't pick up. But it's not in that search zone. That search zone is quite small. I'm not seeing anything else that looks similar either. That's what makes me think that is what it is, but we've got to wait because it said we can't collect it yet. That's the only thing that makes sense in my mind, that is what that's what it's on about, and we can't collect it just yet. We have got a fast travel point to come back here though now, at least. At least we've got that. Okay, what we got left? We've got about 35 minutes left. Obviously, we want to go and take down Cage, one of the pirates that's here. We've got a load of stuff north to do, day show. There's also another Sweet Lies mission there. Okay, what I think we should do is head to Hideout, and then we'll come back and try and clear some of these legendary chests. Let's do Hideout first, because I think we've got enough to upgrade it. And we can get all our stuff to our current level as well. And we've not been back for quite a while, to be fair. Was there another Animus thing right nearby as well? I think there was. But not the one to do what we just looked at. So that one with the 5 shards is new. Only showing up after we started Yasuke's backstory. Maybe we can only do it once we completed his backstory. That is an anomaly to do as well. Maybe something to look at some point. Resources. Someone wants a conversation by the looks of things. There is also one building left to upgrade, I believe. We should be able to max out now.
The League grows stronger, thanks to these recruits.
Good. I know your trust is not easily earned.
I trust your judgment. Don't expect more than that.
Fair enough. Okay. Pretty sure we can build more buildings now because we brought them, but before that I want to upgrade the study. Those studies done. There is something we needed to upgrade. I'll just press the wrong button now. No, not that. There we go, that can be upgraded. Level 3, let's do that. So there'll be now more houses for us to buy in towns, plus they'll cost less. Adds additional ones and unlocks cost 30% less. I believe that's everywhere fully upgraded now. Better double check everywhere. But I'm pretty sure that is everywhere upgraded. I know we did buy some new rooms from merchants. We can only get them from merchants as well. Yeah, so that's everything there done. To build mode. Which buildings do we pick? Oh, these ones here. So gallery we've already got. Although we can have more than one by looks of things. This one, it's a shrine. Benefits of praying at any shrine are enhanced. We can't afford to build at the minute though. Tea room. Ration efficiency increased to 20%. And a shishiki. So tea room we've gained by buying off a merchant by looks of things. There's still 3 more we need to buy and find. But we'll build the tea room because we can. Put it over there, I suppose. We have our own tea room. Yep. Tea room done. We will leave the building now. Quickly head and upgrade any gear that we can. There's another conversation that we had with someone as well. Who is that? They're going to talk to us? Maybe a no way only talk conversation. I thought he'd talk. Sure, it normally tells you that it's someone's specific conversation. He's not talking though. I now want to follow him until he talks. But yeah, he's not talking. What is he not talking for? Okay, we'll ignore him for the minute. We'll go to blacksmith. Get our stuff done. We got about half an hour, so we're not finished yet. Where is my blacksmith? He's not in bed, surely.
Hello there.
Hello. Oh, we can talk. Let's talk first.
Heiji, would you make tobacco knives again?
I would not.
That is too bad. Katsuhime would appreciate one. She has adopted the Jesuit pipe habit.
The knives belong to the memory of my parents. It would not be right. Tell Katsuhime I will instead make her a sword to replace that blood stick she calls a weapon.
Okay, now we can do upgrading. Okay, katana. The nearest one to our level is the Lotus, so we'll upgrade that to 45. That makes it even stronger, that really does. It's a really good katana now, to be fair. Okay, Shade of Blight. See that done as well. Can I get up to... Yeah, it's maxed. Kanobo. We've got the Daybreak's Fury. We get that to 45 as well. Bow. Dragon's Wrath. Curious to see if the other one is still better. Have I currently got? I think I've already currently got a one of these on me. To be fair, the head wrap's the highest level something we have, so we'll use that. I'm actually a fan of it, but for the time being, it kind of works. Number wise, at least. Gear wise, choice of two: Defense Master Clothing or the Elegant. We haven't used Defense Master, have we really? So we'll use the Defense Master. We can't fully upgrade it, we can get it to 24 though. 44. And here's Trinket. There we go. Obviously we'll do Noah's in a second as well. Engraving wise, I don't think there's anything to add. The only thing I think is the Teppo. No, maybe we haven't got a better one then. I think everything has two in it, to be fair. Let's quickly do Noe stuff. We just gained a new katana snake bite, so we don't need to upgrade a katana for Tanto. She has got one at level 46, but we have also got the Call of the Void, so we'll upgrade that one. 45. I'm on the wrong bit, aren't I? For start. Rough engravings. That's the Tanto done, I'll call of the Void. Kurisagawa. Wow, that's a long way leveled off, isn't it? I think that's the biggest one we've had to upgrade, to be fair. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. In terms of armour, the Walker is the highest level, so Again, we're really legendary, and we might as well do the highest level one. Until you've got max level, then you can start playing builds and stuff. I personally don't think there's any need to. I think you can complete most missions on your own. If they've been quicker getting to me during what happened at the weekend or the other weekend ago, I've gone off on a tangent now, haven't I? Robes are the highest ones. I don't know where I was going with that tangent, to be fair. So ignore what I was saying. Soaring Tatsu, there we go. So all of Noe's stuff is upgraded as well now. We have got engravings we can do. I think hers is already done. No, Snakebite needs a second engraving. Let's take that one. I was gonna say, when did she have saying about changing weapon? Okay. Tanto's done. Kushigama's done. I think maybe that is a spare one. It was. He does need one on the Walker's hat. Is this for him or for her? Yeah. No, not that one. Shuriken no longer break doesn't really help, to be fair. Don't use the alloys really that much, so it's pointless having that one. That'll do for the time being. Right, Yasuke's stuff. I don't think he's got much to engrave either, to be fair. Okay, that is all done.
Thank you.
Obviously, if we have this storage, we'll do that in a second. No, that wants us to go there, doesn't it, for that? I don't know what that is. So we'll try and head there next. I just don't really know what it is. I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. Or maybe that was the bridge we saw being destroyed, maybe. But that was more about... Yeah, it was all about... I don't know what I'm saying. It's the drowsiness hitting in. I don't have a clue what I'm saying anymore. Alright. These better be better than the other ones. They'll get a little XP and that's about it. I like a lot more out of this if we can. Alright, we're nearly there. There probably was a better way to get here, to be fair. Come on. I was going to say, normally we have to leave and then it does a little cutscene to when we're leaving. Should have just followed the road, shouldn't I, really? I didn't really need to take the big shortcut. I didn't really gain from it. Okay, back to the path at least. Another Ronin doesn't really know he's just bumped into, does he? More Ronins to spoil the day. Okay. I can see him up there. Don't know if that's sniper rifle though. Okay. Okay. Follow the path and that should take us to what this is. Hopefully. Yeah, this narcolepsy, drowsiness, whatever you want to call it, is definitely worse in the afternoon sometimes. It's when I start talking on tangent, I'll go back and listen to what I was saying. I bet it has nothing to do with the game or anything else. Are you managing with the badly? Okay, pathway. Let's go and see where these are then. Someone's seeing them. Right, where are we going this way? Keep up here. Okay, nearly there then. So there should be a clearing up ahead, and then we've got this fragment, whatever it is. We'll see what it entails. But I think we gain another Nata out of it. Okay.
Do not force my hand. Your compliance is appreciated.
But we purge them all, then it means kill them all.
If I stay here, I will have to fight.
What was that?
I am trying to call allies in to help really. I don't use them very much. I thought it was an opportunity to actually give them to help for once.
Farewell, samurai.
There's actually a guy indicated over here. Master Samurai Trophy achieved. I don't know what that one's for, to be fair. That's the pound key that we lost earlier. We gained the pound key that we needed.
You will be struck now.
So many of them. I want to see what this animal's thing is. I'm just trying to get a timing right, rock him. Right, there he is. Couldn't take him down. Okay, we need to find the shards. They went away again. That's really the last time we were doing this. We made a bonnet, I think it was, into a sled, I think it was. Right, I think that is everything though. Sorry about the quietness. My drowsiness is hit and I'm just struggling to keep my eyes open. Just over here. Is there anything else left here to pick up? A few things down there, and then we're done here. Right, where are we still heading? So that is done now. We picked up whatever that was. We had Animus. We can now claim the new Naginata, the Cerulean Nexus. We're not going to use it, obviously. It's too, in fact, it's too weird looking, futuristic. I don't like stuff that's futuristic. It bothers me like anything. But that is now acquired. And I think the best thing we can do is end 10 minutes early because I'm struggling to talk. We need to get to places and ready for a start. We are back tomorrow morning in Assassin's Creed Shadows, so we'll continue on tomorrow morning. Don't know why today we've managed to take down the fox. We've learned a bit more about Yasuke's past, and hopefully we can learn more as we go forth. Board is looking still pretty full. We gained some new ones. Pirate Alliance is now there. We've also got the Templars as well. So we're making progress. It's just time more than anything else. Kathy, thank you. Always a pleasure. So yeah, apologies for finishing 10 minutes early, but I'm done. So we're 71 hours and 23 minutes in as it stands. And that is us for today. So as I say, we're back tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Far Cry 5 New Dawn. No, Far Cry New Dawn. Ignore the 5. Second episode went live this morning. Metal Gear Solid continues tomorrow evening as well. And then Thursday morning, before we stream, there'll be a channel update as well to have a look at. But yeah, there we are. We are done for today with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I still like to say, I think we need a decent amount, which is the important part. We're taking on the fox, which is really important. And yeah, Yasuke's found a bit of that tricky. You know, with like the boyhood trauma being taken and stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out as we go. But that is us today. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Before I start going off rambling on a tangent and fall asleep on you guys with this narcolepsy and stuff, we will say goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hopefully we'll see you on the live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.